Domas, how's it feel 2024 hitting and just media day and training camp starting tomorrow? What's the feeling right now?
Excited. I'm excited. You get to see all the faces. Everyone's here and it's real.
To actually see DeMar in a Kings uniform, is that like something like, okay, wow, like that's a thing?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. It looks good on him, and I'm excited to get started tomorrow in training camp.
You've got the chance to work with DeMar already this offseason. You talked about that a little bit already, but for the guys who are going to get to on your team experience that with training camp with him for the first time, what should they expect when working with him?
He plays at his pace, but it's effective. It's effective, really effective. I feel like the more the guys ask him questions, he's more than open to share, and I feel like we're all going to learn a lot just by being around him.
You said before too that you have to learn how to play with him and learn how to incorporate him, but also knowing your offense. How easy do you think, and how great do you think he's going to just naturally fit into what you guys?
I mean, we're a scoring offense, and he can score on every level, so I think it's just going to fit in easily.
Continuity-wise, this is like the same roster. So I have a couple tweaks from the past 3 years. Do you feel like there's maybe not a learning curve with that, and just you can guys kind of maybe pick up right from the start?
Yeah, I think that's good. It makes it easier, definitely for the coaches. We kind of can just jump right into it. They don't really have to teach everything like it was year one with Mike Brown. So that definitely is an advantage.
Mike said that the motto for this year is climbing the mountain. Just what do you think about that? Climbing, I don't know the mountains.
We had a team meeting yesterday, and we basically talked about stuff around that, and that's going to be our motto.
Do you like it?
Yeah, makes sense. It makes sense. It's in his words.
Domas, having spent some time around DeMar, what have you learned so far about him in terms of being like a tone setter and a culture guy for this team?
He's going to come ready every game, and I feel like for us that was our problem last year. We won against the best, lost against the lower seeds, and I feel like him and his leadership. He's a veteran, Hall of Fame career. He's gonna make sure we're all showing up to take care of all those games.
How do you think his style, incorporating the way he plays the game into the way you guys play the game, changes things for you guys offensively?
I don't think it changes anything. If anything, it's gonna get us more open looks. The defenses are gonna have to throw a lot of tension on him, which kind of frees up everybody else a bit more, And if they don't, well, we already know what he can do, so it's gonna be a problem.
Your thoughts on this roster and what kind of damage you guys think you can do in the West?
It all depends on us. We start tomorrow, and it depends on us, to come out and really take this thing serious from the jump.
You talk about the open looks. To have a guy like Keegan on the perimeter, Kevin Herter coming back on the perimeter, the open shots they'll probably get more of because of DeRozan. How much does that excite you as a pass-first big man, knowing they're going to get ready?
A lot. I think they're more excited than me. They're going to get catch and shoot, open shots. So I can pass it. DeMar, Fox has attention, so they're just going to get more options to be themselves.
When you look at Keegan, first year was the 3-point, last year was really good defense. Where do you feel like he can mature in his third year?
He can talk this year, maybe a little bit more.
You think so? I'd love that.
He can say good morning when he walks by me. That would help a lot.
Is there some curiosity on your part how this all kind of blends and fits together?
No, we're just excited. Anytime you add a Hall of Fame guy, to your roster, I don't think everyone's just excited for the season to come.
How much do you feel when you look at the roster overall that you guys were addressing areas of need for sure?
For sure, he definitely helps Fox in the fourth quarter and can do what they want. It's up to them to battle out who wants the shot now. But we're just lucky we got two guys like that who are going to show up every night.
You've had stretches where you knock down the threes pretty efficiently, just on kind of low volume. What do you anticipate this year in terms of volume? If you think it'll go up?
Yeah, the same thing. I try to improve it every summer, shoot a bit better, shoot a bit more every season. And that's the same mindset for this year.
Domas, you're kind of a personal guy. You like to stay away from the crowds. How difficult was it for you to open up and allow cameras and everything into your guys' life?
It was definitely different. It was something that I'm not used to, but we got used to it. Netflix was great. The crew was the same all year, so they kind of became our family.
Were you able to embrace it?
Excuse me?
Are there any secrets coming out that you want to warn us about?
Secrets about what? Oh, no, nothing. You guys will see.
Basketball questions?
Did you read DeRozan's book by chance?
Not yet. I'm still waiting for one in my locker.
How much will he help with maybe the leadership, the vocality, like being that voice in the locker room?
I don't know. We'll see how vocal he is and all that. I've connected with him on a personal level. We'll see in the locker room space. But he kind of leads by example. Just by him around, you kind of feel it. And everyone's kind of locked in a little bit more than last year.
Getting DeMar met HB going somewhere else, played a lot with him, starting lineup
Yeah.
more often than not. Just kind of what do you miss with him?
It's sad, in the NBA you build these friendships. We were really close. Our families were close. Our wives were close. So it's tough seeing that happen. But we all know it's a business. I've gotten traded. Everyone's gotten traded. Especially nowadays. So you just gotta kind of comes with it.
What do you make of the West right now? I mean, does it feel like steeper competition than you did last year, or is it just kind of?
Oh, for sure. You have all these teams that got better. Memphis is healthy again. So it's. Houston's coming up, so I don't know. It's tough, I don't even know how it's going to play out. But if everyone stays healthy, it's going to be more than last year for sure.
The league made a shift with the officiating in late January. It was definitely a much more physical game. Did you enjoy how it was officiated?
Yeah, I hope it stays that way. I hope it really stays that way from game one, and I think it's just going to make better basketball throughout the year.
You guys kind of thrived, actually, and was that surprising though? Like Mike pushed you guys so much to get more physical, and then when that happened, you guys were ready for
I feel like we did that all the time. It's just we got called for fouls, and now we weren't getting called for fouls. So it kind of like we're all bigger guys, not as quick, slower, faster, guys. So it definitely benefited us for sure.
I know free throws were an issue last year. Are you guys just going to shoot a bunch of free throws at training camp? Or what?
That's on coach. He changes it every year. We'll see.